how to prepare yourself for listing presentation. Always remember Wi-Fi. What's in it for me? Now, understand that it's not me per se, but your prospect client. What's in it for them? Okay? Always remember they're going to ask that, so you want to be able to provide. When I personally get a call for a listing presentation, the first thing I do is I want you to remember you want to build that relationship. They may have heard of you or of you, but they don't know you, right? Think about like a female that you're dating, a woman, right? She doesn't know you. She heard of you. She may see you around. That's why she has some interest, but she doesn't know you yet. She doesn't trust you, right? You're not gonna go over the phone. Hi, how you doing? Oh, well, you know of me. Let's get married. No, right? You gotta build that relationship first. Same thing was with prospect client. Now, one thing I do is a lot of times when I get a call, they will ask me for my commission, what I charge. I never disclose that. If you do, I assure you, most likely you're going to lose that prospect. That you discuss it in person. So what I personally do, I ask them for their name, I ask them for the email address and the number, right? So I won't forget. And I add them, you could add them to your CRM. I personally add them to my constant contact. Now, on my constant contact, I have already an email there that has videos, testimonial videos of past clients, as well as the type of work that I do, professional photos, videos, zoning and all that, and I provide that for them, okay? So that way, my job is halfway done. By the time I go to sit down at their clients, prospect clients' house, they know more about me and they're trusting me more because they heard testimonial video. Believe me, that's a great sell. These videos, I normally have them with the client is happy at a closing, for example. They're happy that they just closed. I do a recording, and then I use that to market myself and use as testimonial videos, okay? So, that being stated, I tell them, look, I'm sorry, I cannot give you that information until we meet in person because I have to do what is called a broker price opinion. And a broker price opinion could take me about 2 hours to do. On top of that, I have to physically and personally do a walkthrough inspection to determine the condition of your property, right? Whether it has granite, does it have a pool, the conditions of the property. All that I'm able to use to determine the value, but I need to do it in person. So I try to schedule that single appointment as soon as possible so I won't lose them to someone else, but at the same time I show them that I'm a very busy person. So I tell them what time works for you and I give them options, okay? And then, before I go, remember, I assure myself that he has received that email blast from our company showing the type of work we do. Now, once I arrive to the listing presentation, I arrive professionally. Okay, I go there with a suit, my lucky hat. Okay, I do not go unprepared. I go there with my 2 hour, whatever it took me, listing presentation with the cover sheet, very professional, all that. And I go with my bag here. And before I pull out this file that I'm going to pull out now, because remember what's in it for them, I try to build that relationship. How you doing? My name is X, Y, and Z. Can you do me a favor? Show me around. Show me your property. And as I walk around the property, I start looking for stuff, leaks, things that I need to catch down before a home inspector because it could become more costly or even kill a deal. So I try to be proactive, right? I look around, check underneath the sink, check the lighting, fans, the condition. Does it have a lot of clutter? Do I have to tell them to please bag everything up and put it at the garage, for example? You know, add them into storage. And you want to do that. Let's say, for example, also if he has a lot of furniture, less is more. And I tell him that, less is more. And I make sure I look at the windows. Sometimes I'm in a little embarrassing spot, but you have to be truthful and you have to be stern and you have to let them know because you want to sell the house and let them know, I want to sell your house for the most possible dollar. I want to accentuate your property. So please, you have to remove all of this. Because believe me, right before I do professional photo shoots, sometimes I go to the property an hour later and they still have stuff on top of the cabinets. It doesn't look right. You gotta make the house showroom ready. You gotta have brand new sheets, pillowcases, comforters, and I let them know that, then and that. So I walk around and I try to find as much as possible while they're selling. You could get 2 for 1. Like they may be buying somewhere else or looking to buy, and you could present them on both offers and even give them a discount to make sure you secure that deal. So you do that, right? Now, once I go over the whole property, then I ask, okay, where would you like to sit? I try to go normally to the table, okay? Sometimes they want the living room. So we sit down, I make sure that all the parties involved that needs to make a decision are there. You should always request that before you even go to the listing presentation. So I go on my bag, I pull out this file, and I show them what's in it for them, what I provide for them. Professional photos, professional videos, flyers, magazines. I go to the community magazine. I do thousands and thousands of every door direct. So I go over some of them, I provide them information so they get a little familiarized with me, right? For example, I'll just put a couple here. This is the most recent one that I did in Bella Lago, right? I'm known as the listing king in Bella Lago. And I go over all these, every door direct bill, and I show them, look, you see, that's me with the Santa outfit, and those are my girls, where we actually give gifts to our community and nearby communities for Christmas. We've done this a few times, and I start showing them. So he sees how much marketing I do. I show him my 3D or professional flyers that I do, creative marketing. I speak about that. I tell them how we provide electronic lockbox for their own security, so we know who's coming in only when they are authorized by them. And if anything should happen, we could get a report of who was last in and last out. So I tell them that, and we go over all that. Now, before I even, this is the first thing I do, what I provide for them. Then after I do that, I go over the report. So I show them all the comparables. Why does property cost so much? How much it costs per square foot? Is it a comparable to them? I discuss square footage, adjustments. So I go very detailed so now they know, wow, George really knows what he's talking about, okay? Once I do that, I close the report. I said, this is your report. It's for you for free. I'm giving it for free. However, this is proprietary information. This is not to be given to anyone. Now, based on what I went over with you, how much you think your house is worth? A lot of times they'll be like, oh, but that's why I hire you for. Well, listen, the report is right here. It's not going to change. This is for you. The price is right there. I just want to see we're in the same ballpark figure. And sometimes I got to repeat that twice. Because I want to know, in reality, is he being realistic? Right? You don't want a client that thinks the property is worth $1 million when reality is worth $590, for example. Okay? Now, if they are overpriced, then depending how overpriced they are, I'll work with them. If it's $50,000, that's not that bad. I could work with them. And I tell them, look, honestly, this is what your house is worth, based on the price per square foot and the condition of your house and my professional experience. Now, I'm willing to do it your way for 30 days, and I'll put it in writing. I'll list the property because with my marketing, we market to New York, New Jersey, and all that, I'll most likely be able to get a buy. And I sold properties directly myself. So if I do that, I won't even discount you further. However, that being stated, your property is only worth this much. Now, I'll do it your way for 30 days. Now, we should be getting listing or showing instructions every week. If we're not, that's an indication that the market is telling us that your property is overpriced. And I'm telling you as a professional that it is. So I do it your way because my market, it could be a possibility that somebody comes with cash, say, this is where I want to be. I love the house, especially when it has both out, right, water view. However, your property is overpriced, okay? And if they accept, I do it. I put it in the listing agreement, and we go forward. If not, I'm not going to grab it because then I'm just going to hold on to the property. It's not going to make me look good or professional, right? So that's what I do. It usually works for me. I get most of my listings appointment that I go to. Remember, before I even went there, I send them out an email so they professionally know me or know of me. And my work is half done. So always remember that. But I go over the details and let them know and find out as much as possible why they're selling, how much time they need to sell, what price they're looking for, so I could assist them because every marketing plan is different. It depends on your client's need. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, I have more videos regarding this. You can follow me or subscribe on my YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and share. You will always help us by sharing. Thank you for watching. And my name is George Almodovar, the Puerto Rican Cowboy with Bella Lago Experts, powered by LPT. And those with LPT, guys, you have the listing power too. That's a plus. That helps you sell yourself even more, right? You can present that to get that listing. So make sure you learn about that. Some neighbors don't allow door handles and all that, but it does help you. It makes you look more professional so you can grab that listing. Be different from everybody else. Add value. Thank you for watching.